evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to another edition of the Ohm Service Live with us lot.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody on the replay as well. Hello.
Hello, everybody. Bloody PC Stavros here, innit?
Are you teasing me, naughty, naughty?
Nanny. Good evening, chat. Hope you're all well. It's Thursday. It's just after 7:30. It's the Ohm Service Live.
It is, and what a weekend we're building up for.
Why? What's happening?
Well, for those of us that have been at work, tap all, hopefully.
Yeah. I've got 3 days off. Yes.
I'm still on holiday. Na 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 na.
Nah. Yes,
Danny, I always have too much sugar. Always have too much sugar. Right, before I go any further, I want to give a big shout to Little Bro Vapes and Paul McCartney. Big congratulations. The grand total came up to £2,145, which I think is absolutely awesome, that they raised for prostate cancer, which 11,000 steps a day from the March of month. And do you know something? I've really enjoyed watching his vlogs every day, and I've missed it today. I've missed it. I know it sounds daft, but I've actually missed, especially Louise. Louise has been absolutely fantastic on it.
What a little hidden gem Louise is.
Isn't she?
Oh,
Honestly, it's been absolutely brilliant watching them. I've really enjoyed it.
She actually made Fettlin and Nans look fun.
Especially with the Queen.
Oh, God, yes.
So to Paul McCartney and Little Bro and Louise, I want to give you guys a big congratulations. 11,000 steps a day. Fitting that in with your life is hard work. It really is. So big congratulations. And like I said, they've raised £2,145. I am putting the Nightbot's putting the link into the actual page. If you haven't donated and you would like to, the page will be coming up shortly.
Yeah, go on, guys. It's all for a great cause.
Now, I know we're a couple of days late, but can we just mention Timmy, our wonderful YTS, had his birthday a couple of days ago.
He did. Happy birthday. Are we singing?
Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Timmy YTS. Happy birthday to you. Goals!
We'll never reach number one.
No.
Not the dirge pace we did that. No.
Oh, you started it.
Well, it's sort of like you've got to sync it, haven't you? Because obviously we're live, and it's sort of like slight delays with you two and slight delays with me. So like, yeah, you've got to go at it steady because I'm trying to lip sync with Betty there. As Betty was singing, I was as well.
I mean, I could have slowed it down a little bit. Let everybody catch up, but anyway, happy birthday.
Thank you, Helen.
Everyone keeps on mentioning your hair, sir, or lack of.
It's gone. It's down to the wood again.
I'm so used to you getting it down to the wood.
Timmy's just put, what was that? I nipped out. Swine, sir.
Happy birthday, kiddo. I hope you had a nice birthday.
Yes, how's the fruit teas going, dear boy?
Yeah, that one he had the other day looked actually quite nice, and I'm not a fan of fruit teas, to be honest. Fruit tea with its croissant.
Helen, stop it.
Talking about chat, do you want to say hello to chat, BFG?
I think I ought to, yes.
I think you ought to.
I think I ought to. There's some fabulous people in with us tonight. So, from the top, Adam Stump, good evening. Andy Summers, hello. Bill Richards, darling. Hello. Bronco Monk, good evening. Dawn W. Huggles. Haribo. Huggles.
1 second before you go any further. Amelia. Huggles.
Did we forget Amelia?
Yeah, Amelia's there watching us. So give
Oh,
her a big
bless
wave.
Amelia. Huggles. Yes. We've got the ever gorgeous Jules Mama Vapes.
Extra Huggles. Hope you're feeling better.
Huggles. We have super skinny, grumpy old Ben. Congrats,
Fist
mate.
bump.
You've been banging that one out of the park.
Yeah, did you see that compared to compare? It's all like, to,
He looked happier big.
he did.
He's going to kill me for that. Sorry, Ben. No, keep it up, mate. Absolutely astounding.
Yeah, he's doing really well. It's his hard work.
Oh, two, right. We have Mr. Chandler. Good evening, sir.
Evening, sir.
Good evening. MBK Vapor. Good evening.
Fist bump, Danny.
How's it going, mate? We've got Nasty Coils in. Good evening.
Good evening.
Rajit. He's with us. Van Mahid. Some geezer called SoulOhm. I don't know where he came from.
Yeah.
We have the wonderful Timmy YTS.
You got a puncture.
You
He's going through his teeth, yes.
get RSI. And last but by no means least, because I know that list hasn't got half the people on, we have Steve, Black Country Vapor, who's unfortunately at work, so Jasper's with Mum. Evening, dude. We have Jenny Sins Designs. Good evening.
Huggles.
The gorgeous, and I'm going to say this because otherwise I'm scared she'll get me, Kira Views.
Huggles.
Kira. We have Net Reality. Good evening, dude.
Yep.
And Dion78. Good evening.
Vapor Bunny's in.
I was going to leave Bunny to last because we get to do extra Huggles then. Yes, we have Vapor Bunny. Huggles! I hope you're having a cracking week, Bunny.
Craig Brown, fist bump.
Dude,
Betty, I've got to ask, what's your T-shirt? I know it's got Chinese or Japanese writing on.
You know what one this is?
Sorry?
You know what one this is? Do you know something? I was actually. This will just go to show you how stupid I am, right? My chat, I've popped the chat out, but my chat's actually sitting halfway up my screen, so I can't see my T-shirt. I was going to move out of the way so I could bloody see what it was as well.
Let's have a look.
It's this seat. I tell you, Jules is wearing off on me. That's what it is.
Go on, show us your boobies.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
Bit about Star Wars.
Tesco special.
See, all I could see was the Japanese writing.
I bet it says something like chicken fried rice or something. It's probably supposed to say Star Wars, but I doubt it.
Bunny's not being well. Extra Huggles required and friendly
Extra
fingers.
Huggles.
Bunny! Because I'm wearing high heels and a bra mat. That's why.
Like your sweet mama.
I'm having buttered scones for tea.
Oh yeah, so are we. Gailey made some scones, so we'll get some scones today.
Gailey's made scones.
Yeah.
Jealous now.
Cool.
Mind, I just hope Dawn's remembered to get the butter out the fridge.
Is that a euphemism for something?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're not talking about Castrol GTX again, are we?
Oh, no.
No, we're not. Oh, that's all right.
No Last Tango in Paris.
So
what worries me is how quickly a lot of people caught on to that.
So we might as well do it. We don't normally do buffets.
Oh,
You're not allowed to do buffet stuff anyway because of COVID. You can't touch anything because COVID-19 shit. So.
Yeah, well, what are you having problems with?
Everything.
See Black, fist bump.
Everything I went to vape on tonight up here. Stock coil wise, everything bloody leaked. Oh, these stock coils don't leak. My fucking arse, they don't. My Drag Max has just gave up the ghost. It's constantly reading one cell down. Even if I put 6 brand new batteries in, still reading a cell down. My UL Crown 5 lifted that up. Well, I showed you that before we came live. It was dripping like that.
Yeah, that were really going for it, wasn't it?
Garden hose, yeah. I don't. See if it'll do it live or not. No, better get my my tissue out. I bet it won't do it now.
Drip for me, baby, drip.
Drip for me, babe. Drip for you.
For you.
Okay, it's not doing it now. The bastard.
Well, give it a draw. See if it gurgles.
It gurgles. Nah, don't know what's up with this.
Before we came on the camera, it was
literally.
He was literally peeing it out, wasn't it?
Oh, well, that's good. That.
Helen. Matt's obviously a lot posher than the rest of us because his buffet has drumsticks and a pineapple and cheese hedgehog.
Oh, lovely.
Good evening, 808.
I
I saw somebody else popped in as well. Mr. Anderson, good evening, dude.
Fist bump, Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Morrison, Scott Morrison's with us. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. When we get to our age, things do start to leak.
Yeah.
That's why we don't sneeze.
No. So, BFG, what are you vaping on?
I'm on the booth.
I haven't fucking got mine out yet.
Sorry, Stevie. Go on, mate.
No, fuck off. Carry on.
No, carry on. No, oof, you want to get it out on camera? Go for it, dude.
I just want to show you my leaky drip tip. The only thing that's bloody working tonight is the velocity. That's it.
Well, that says a lot for the velocity, doesn't it?
What have I got in it? I can't even bloody remember what's in it now. That. Cookie twist banana oatmeal cookie.
All right.
That's about the third bottle of this I went through. Nice. So that's it. That's all I've got because I've got a shitload of stuff in front of me and bugger all works. I'm giving this vaping game up.
And I hate to say it, I've got the same problem. I was on the Manic, the rebuildable kit that the Smart Coil, the SMRT coil. There was a review on its way. It should be coming up on the site. But
Jenny, it's nice to have you here.
It is. But the problem is, I've been spanking it that hard. I've actually made it so that I need to rebuild the coil, but I only discovered it about 3 minutes before we came onto Zoom, which is not good. So this evening, I'm on Boost Plus, which is in dire need of some new coils, so I can't wait for vape shops to open. I am on the Punks Nick Salt. And that one's the mango, peach, and pineapple. And I also have some of the rather nice guava, passion fruit, and pineapple, which is not, I must say, I normally spank the strawberry ones out of this range, but for some reason the guava's just been,
All right. What about vaping it?
Oh, vaping it's all right. Yeah, it tastes fine.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right.
You can spank strawberries out of yours.
I know.
With a bit of help, yeah.
Like a couple of drips and a bit of cheese.
I tell you one thing, them pips that get in your foreskin's terrible.
He drops an F-bomb last week. Now we get to... Hey, come on.
Yeah, but he was
The
told
smut's my bit.
he was told he needs to swear more.
Yeah, I've been told that I need to swear more.
Fuck off.
Fuck, fuck.
Holy shit, dude. Take my balls, Mr. Garrison. How would you like to suck my balls, Mr. Garrison?
Bunny,
I am a decent gentleman. I'm very gentle.
I'm more
Unless
worried-
you don't want me to be.
Bunny's just got my mind went somewhere it shouldn't have there. Spanking strawberries. Ooh, I say. And Timmy's spanking the strawberries and wondering why it's leaky. Easy mistake to make, I guess.
Monkey on the car. Fuck off.
Yeah, I must be hanging around with Sinner too much. I think it's these two. They're influencing me.
Fuck all to do with me.
I rest my case.
What can I say? Blame the fat kid. I don't care. Kick me when I'm down. I don't give a fuck.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Who's nicked my fucking bottle opener now?
You need a bottle opener.
Yeah, I can't do it with the teeth.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, I'm on my Hexome and the Arbiter. In that, I have got this juice. This juice.
That
Which
juice.
is a berry
that
granola cereal milk. And I'm
This
quite enjoying it. Also, I am on Intake Dual with the Denali 3D printed mod. In that, I've got Moorish Puff Sherbet Raspberry, which is quite nice. Bit different. It's more sherbety than it is raspberry, but it's not bad though. And finally, but not leastly, I'm on the drop with the Clutch, and in that, I've got Crushed Coconut Limeade. Woo, from Eclipse. That's it. That's all I'm on.
Fucking Matt Chandler. Use the desk. I'm a fuck. Fucking desk cost me fucking nearly £1,000. Use the desk. Behave yourself. Fuck's sake. Found it.
I must admit, the Moorish Puff, Gareth taught me into trying the creme brulee.
Yeah.
That is nice. Northern Mischief.
Ooh. I'll tell you one thing, Betty. You know, beneath your gun,
What?
your gun,
Yeah.
your gun, yeah.
Thought that was
Why,
a euphemism.
why don't you have a bottle opener?
Can't, because it's plasterboard walls. It pull a fucking wall right out.
Yeah.
Put one on the desk, though. No. That's Matt Chandler getting me thinking of screwing shit to this desk. And it ain't happening.
Well, you can buy them ones that you can screw to your desk. Bottle opener.
Screwing into this. Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm saying it wasn't-
Haribo says, don't listen to Gareth. He doesn't know much about vaping.
Neither do we, so fuck. So I was going to use my teeth, but they fell out.
Matt, class reply, mate.
I missed it. What did he say, like?
We've got an idiot in.
It's always nice to have an idiot in.
Makes me feel positively intelligent.
What did I miss?
I don't know,
he
I've missed some.
decided- He had a little pop at the bitches and one at the misfits. So bye bye.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Hiya, Becky. Evening, love.
Hi, Becky. Uggles. Thank you, Vaping a Bunny. Such a love she is.
Not the right day to mess with you, Bunny, is it?
It's not. Definitely not. No.
Dawn's got a skull everything, I'm telling you now. She's got skull bottle opener in her garden fence for outside beers, and she has. It's fabulous.
I've got an Oxford bottle
So
opener.
Oh, see, Black, you just broke the internet for me on that one. Out of all the flavors in the world, he picked salty.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, I'm with you on that, Bunny. Fuckwits, no, can do without them today, darling.
It's too early in the evening, isn't it?
It's way too early. Life's too short.
Indeed.
You know, life's way too short. That's why we don't do drama here. We're a non-drama vape show.
I'll get you a pound to punch a shit who it was, though. Trolley boy.
Chris Doyle.
good evening.
Didn't notice you were in there, kiddo. Fist bump, kiddo. Hope you're all right.
He had a late call from his dad, hence he was late. We do have a note from his father, so. Wayne, good
Wayne
evening.
slept in. Fist bump, dude.
I'm just waiting for the next one that says "Dog ate my homework."
Right, you know what? Right. See, I know we've got we've got moderators in here. We need a hall monitor.
You need a what?
A hall monitor.
A
the
hall
TARDIS,
monitor.
Yeah.
What's with this bit?
Where's that? Hey,
What?
what?
You said a hall monitor.
Yeah, that's me. Oh, aye.
I'm thinking,
There's
I want a hall monitor that'll do that. While you're live. Yeah, go for it.
Can we stop trying to break me, please? I say. Oh, you can do one all. Where
Oh,
is he?
bless Cheech. Oh. Nobody loves him.
Thank you.
Oh, dear. Oh, it's going to be good.
Yeah, Andy, that's a brighter hall monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would tie in well for the prostate cancer thing, wouldn't it? If you got a hormone that gives you that when you come in the door, checking the prostate's not your prostate's no went for a bagel to a donut or vice versa.
Mr. Summerfield, it's the Scottish accent. He did say hall monitor, not a hall.
He fucking
monitor.
knows.
Well,
He's
I
just-
thought he said hall monitor at first. And then when he was doing these bits, so like, now you can understand my thinking.
That's right. Picking the Scottish one, why don't you?
Wouldn't dream of it,
I
dear.
wouldn't- I'm not picking on you. I just misunderstood what you said.
Picking the fat kid. Anywho. That was me saying, give me.
Matt says, "Where's this door? I'm on my way."
Boris Johnson! Yay! Fist
Yeah,
bump.
thanks, Chris. Yeah, Chris is on my side. Leave us Scottish alone.
Oh, I'm not picking on the Scottish. I would never dream of doing that.
Andy Summerfield was.
Pineapple daiquiri, how fabulous!
Oh, I'll need to get the dog up. Boris, our dog's starting to look very much like you.
Whoa, have you seen this one, BFG? Dawn wants to apply to be our hall monitor.
I'll have to check her credentials out.
Just remember to take the watch off.
I say, Rian, good evening, sir. Always a pleasure. Oh, for God's sakes, man.
Oh, let him run. Let him run. Just makes me giggle. Oh, dear.
Yeah, special boss has been out picking him up again.
This is getting better than Duck Shoot. Do you remember that game on Nintendo? And you used to have to try and shoot the ducks with the light gun. And seeing who can time him out first. It was the prostate checking that sold it.
Oh, you're going to have so much fun in a couple of hours, Steve.
Oh,
Oh, you are.
Dawn, I would leave the butter in the fridge.
no. Oi, no.
Oh, that's chilly.
Oh, thank you. Mr.
That's
SoulOhm,
a-
whatever you say, your voice tells me everything is going to be okay. Yeah, everything is going to be all right. Steve, one
Yes,
finger,
mate.
one thumb, keep moving. One finger, one thumb, keep moving.
It's not going to be right. Okay, you buggers, you need to give a wisecrack warning before saying fill my keyboard and sprayed monitor with a mouthful of water. Oh, sorry, Bronco. Oh, Jenny won that round.
Yeah, Jenny won that one. Oh, bless. As you can tell, this show tonight is very relaxed. We've got nothing in the pipeline of topics or anything like that. We just come for a chinwag with you guys.
Chinwag?
A chinwag.
Oh, gee, that's it. It's a Yorkshire accent. That sounded like chinwank to me. Didn't it, Chris? Chris is sitting in his Chris is sitting in his GTI with his phone and the steering wheel like fucking Yorkshire wankers.
Hey, well, it gets dark up here quick, so there's no toast to do.
We've still get daylight.
Matt, I think we've got plenty of spanners. He's how many accounts he's got. There we go, another one. Oh, Cheech, believe you. You're a...
So Vix has got a taxi.
Oh, he's ace.
Do you know what? It's getting boring now, isn't it?
C's been out in the sun and got burnt today.
There you go, Matt. You've got a spanner, so you can join in the fun.
Whack-a-troll.
There you are. Just get
game from
everybody up.
SoulOhm Enterprises. More faces than Alex Salmon. Boris, thank you.
Hey, whoa, fuck it, back the fuck up. Cicero, look, how did the Scotsman find his sheep in the fog? Very satisfying. Actually, it wasn't. It was too fucking cold and damp, so fucking get it up, yeah. And I'd left my wellies in the house.
Right, to change the subject slightly, Betty,
What?
your Atty stand.
Oh, what a
Ho, 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 ho. Was that one happy little bunny?
Yes, he was rather pleased with it. Very, very pleased with it. I mean, I've had a little bit of criticism for people. Why did you not line all the 510s up? One, there was 72 of the bastards. Two, when you drill and tap out a hole, there is no way everything will line up in the exact same position anyway. So,
People were slagging you off.
man, I was just a few comments. Do you know what? That would play with my OCD. You try drilling and tapping a hole, nothing will line up. You get maybe 2 or 3 we need enough, but
We're back on the butter again.
yeah, no, it was. Yeah, it was very pleased. I was pleased with the way it turned out. To be honest.
It looked. I mean, Buminette, how many Atties were on there?
72, I think it was at the end up.
That was a big job, that.
It was.
Oh, Timmy, bless you, darling. He says chin tickling, leaky strawberry spanking, prostate exams in the halls. Good to see that even after being super withdrawn and out of it, when you get back to the crew, everything's the same.
Thanks, Ben.
Good evening, Gaily Bops. Huggles.
Gaily!
Sending you extra big loves.
Oh, yes. Both of you.
So, have you got any more plans for your Atty stands in the near future?
I've got a couple of orders come in. I've not been able to do anything this week because
Fist bump, Zan.
Hey, Zan.
Zan. I've just been trying to get my medication sorted out. I've not been in the right frame of mind the last few weeks. But I've got a few orders that I need to fulfill, so I'm going to try and get a crack on within the next few days to get a start done on them. I have a commemorative stand that I've been asked to do for someone.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is once I get that done and finished, I'll send it out and then wait to get permission to see if I can post pictures up of it, because I'm not. It's a personal touch to someone. So I want to get approval first before I actually stick pictures of that up. So yeah, so I mean I'm still getting the orders in, and literally from far and wide. I've had a couple from Australia, one from New Zealand, half a dozen from America.
Oh,
so yes,
excellent.
they're coming in. They're coming in.
Have you got any new ideas of doing stuff?
I have. I mean, this thing that I've got sitting at the side of me here, that decal maker that I bought, that's been an absolute bloody godsend. It's opened up a lot of avenues. Yeah. Decal. Especially for the stand side of things, because I can now, even for the likes of, I mean, I've got some mech mods down the stairs that I bought from Mike Collins. And I'm going to patina them, but I'll maybe make up a couple of stencils for them, put the stencils on first before I patina them. So I've got that, but I can also, with the decal cutter, I can make up masks as well and put them on, and I can also saltwater etch anything, basically.
Get the feeling there may be a little sort of Mission Celtic knot in some of this patinaing, or little.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I did one. I've got a stand sitting up there that I did a few weeks ago, that I put up for sale, and I never get any interest in it, and that was patinaed. But I've now said I'm going to donate that to the Misfits charity show. I don't know if the patina, I don't know if it will show up very well in this light.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
So, yeah, so I put that one up for sale, and I never get any interest. I mean, the thing is, it's like the arty stands. It's if you make, I've got ideas running through my head all the time, stuff that I would like, and I think it's the same with a lot of guys who make arty stands. They've got ideas in their own head, but if you go and make it up, that's not what people are actually looking for. They're wanting their ideas turned into something rather than your ideas, you know. So, hence the reason it's probably why it never sold. But as I say, I have offered it to the guys of the Vape Misfits for their charity event to auction it off.
So that's lovely. That
I think it's a cracking one.
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah, I mean it's. I mean that vinyl cutters that I've got. Jesus Christ! I wish I'd bought one of these years ago. I mean, I'll show you. You guys have seen it, and I think there's probably a few folk in chat have seen it. But I've been messing about with it, and some of the stuff that you can make with this is it's unbelievable. Hold on, 2 seconds. I think we'll take this off the wall. Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get.
Yes, we know what he's going to show us. Ooh.
This is amazing.
It
It
really
is what I
is.
think it is.
I mean, you guys out there all know that we've all done the chats and stuff in here regarding the movies and the horror movies and things like that. I'm a big fan of horror movies. Due to my dad got me into them when I was a kid, and it was watching the old Universal monster movies way back in the 70s when it used to be the double bill on a Saturday evening. And I've always loved the Universal monsters, Frankenstein's monster, Dracula, Invisible Man, you know, all that kind of stuff. So when I got this thing here, one of the Facebook groups I'm in, they started to do these spiral designs, and you're not going to believe the name of the bloody website. It's called Spiral Betty, would you believe? So I thought, do you know what, bugger it, I'm going to jump on this and just let's see what I can make. So ended up I made this. Trying to get it. So yeah, I made that.
He's gorgeous, isn't it?
So it's yeah. So there's, I mean, that opens up a lot of avenues for other things. I mean, not just for the arty stands, but anybody wants any decals, little decals or anything like that, mate, give me a shout.
Well, the thing is, though, I mean, you could do band posters as well, couldn't you? You could do that, that especially the old retro band posters.
Yeah.
Oh God! Now the Misfits would look awesome on
Yeah.
that decal cutter.
Well, what I was going to do, I was going to make a decal and put it on that for them, but it's just there's not enough room. But what I may do, because I know the guys that they'll do another charity stream at some point. So what I might do is I'll make one specifically for that charity stream with the Vaping Misfits etched into it or patinaed into it. So it'll be their kind of logo through it with charity stream and the date and all that kind of stuff. And so I mean that's. I'm loving playing around with this thing. One of the pups is going away on Saturday. He's going down to my brother-in-law, but Joe's had bought T-shirts and stuff. So I've actually printed off the heat-treated vinyl. So I've actually cut that out. So I've got his name on it, Monty, with a little paw in the back of it. Also printed off Dillygaff, which is going in the back of a hoodie for him as well.
Just want to say hello to Lynn. Hi, Lynn.
Hi,
Everyone
Lynn.
else say hi to Lynn.
Evening, mother.
The problem with Cheech, Lynn, is that he's got multiple, and when I say multiple, the guy's got absolutely multiple accounts. So you block one account, then he opens up another account, and that's how he keeps on doing it. He's world famous, the old lad is. Even JA's knows him. He's that famous. Not.
Now, Ben's just asked Stevie, could you do mass for screen printing? Depends on whether the vinyl or the last, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it depends.
See, the problem is, can you remember when you used to go to Seaside and get T-shirts made? And they used to print it on, then after about a week it'd start peeling off.
Yeah.
Hey, them were proper 70s T-shirts.
Yeah, proper 70s T-shirts.
I mean, the thing is, it's doing the lights of the mask for screen printing. I'm limited to the size that I can make with this thing because it'll only take the mat, which is 12 inches wide. So I'm kind of limited to the width.
Hephaestus.
Anything else I can make it in sections, but to do something like screen printing, depending on what size it was, it wouldn't work, to be honest. I've screen printed before, and if you're using a full size screen print for a full size design on a T-shirt, no, it wouldn't work, unfortunately. You would need to go to somewhere like somebody who's doing that on a professional basis to actually make something to a specific size of your screens.
Now, Stevie,
Yeah.
you seem to have struck a seam here. Norse Vapor, one question. How long do you spend on making an Atty stand? Do you make them in masses or single one a week, for example?
It's single. They're all custom. Everyone is custom, and it's all down to the customer's own preference. The first couple that I did put out were just, as I said, it was stuff that I did on my own, just thinking, I'll just steampunk things and I'll sell them, I'll put them out. But two of them sold, and I ended up with 3 or 4 that I really couldn't do anything with because it wasn't everybody's cup of tea. That's when I started to go down the route of, what do you want on it? You tell me, do you want, is there a specific theme? And depending on the theme, then I need to take into consideration how many 510s they want, which will determine the size of the actual stand. It'll also determine how many tiers I need to put into it. I mean, likes of that one at Vic's, that's the biggest one I can ever do.
Mainly due to a shortage of 510s in the world.
Yeah, basically.
So when you actually start doing it, so it's like a flat sheet of metal and you bend it and...
No. I buy aluminium channel. And the company I was using previously, the channel that they were cutting was it was shocking at the end up, and I ended up scrapping them. I couldn't use them. I must have scrapped about £100 worth of aluminium because you'd think somebody had cut it with a pair of false teeth. That's how bad it was cut. And I messaged this other company. Somebody put me onto this company, and they actually laser cut them.
Yeah.
And the light and the cut is perfect. They're absolutely spot on. I mean, you may be talking half a mil of a difference in length.
Yeah.
So that's neither here nor there. But no, it's aluminium U channel that I buy. If I had to start trying to bend aluminium, Mark, you can't do it because it's such a brittle metal. It just
Yeah, that's
fractures.
why I was wondering how you did it.
It just fractures. So I mean, if I had to go down that route and I could actually bend it, the prices that I charge for the stands that I do just now would go through the roof. I mean, I'm not in this to make money. I'm in it to help people who want to buy something that's unusual, something that suits them, something that they're into, so a theme of their own liking, rather than having a mundane just little bit of plastic.
See, Black's just asked, would you do one in wood?
No, I wouldn't, because there's people out there who already do it.
I think yours is unique anyway.
Yeah,
It's got your branding, it's got your style, irrespective of sort of like what you're actually putting on it. It's still your style of Atistand, which I like.
yeah. Wait a minute.
Mike,
Yeah, fuck
this
pig. Vic did actually pay for it, so go fuck yourself. You know who that is?
Who said that?
No, it's all right. It's been sorted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do. You know a Dilligaff stand when you see it. And that's the thing I love about it. Even when the Battlestar Galactica, that screamed Stevie. Yeah. The Thor's hammer, that was beautiful.
The Doctor Who one that you did, and also the the Resident Evil one.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's if I can get embellishments for them, I can do it. It's not a problem. Getting embellishments for some things. I mean, I'm talking embellishments. I'm talking like you know some of the steampunk things that I get. I'm talking like just for saying sake, like Resident Evil style badge and things like that. If I can pick stuff up like that, it's not a problem to do it, because it's still unique to that person.
Yeah,
That's what they're asking for. They're asking for a specific themed atomizer stand, so they're getting that, which isn't a problem. It's letting people down when you know you can't get things. That's what it annoys me. But with this, the decal cutter, I can go into the internet and I can download pictures and I put it through an SVG file, and it turns that specific picture into an SVG, and I can use that to cut a decal. So then I can etch that design actually into the metal.
Now, Norse Vapor, if seriously, get yourself over to the Dilligaff Facebook group and check out the Molyneux and the Battlestar Galactica that Steve did, because they are stunning. Absolutely magnificent.
I totally agree with Des there. Steve's work is pure craftsmanship.
It is.
It is.
Thank you.
I mean, I was over the moon when I got my little piston stand.
Oh, that.
I mean, if you haven't seen it, I'll take the my little piston stand.
Made my year.
I use it all the time. It is there. I build on it all the time. If I don't build on it, I've got an Atty on it.
Yep.
I use it continuously. I'd hate to imagine how many videos this has been in. And I mean, you get. When did you give me this? Was it 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
2018.
Yeah. And honestly, it's not only do I like the look of it, it's a workhorse as well. It really is. And compared to some Atty stands that I've used, especially building on an Atty stand as well, many of them I've destroyed them. But this, absolutely brilliant. It's rock solid. I love it.
And the thing I love about this, it doesn't just sort of sit with my vape kit. This sits on my coffee table.
It does.
Because
I can vouch for that.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
I can sit there. The coffee table's full of shite. Trust me, I'm not turning the camera around. Dawn will tell you that. But this, pride of place, because if I'm building or if I want to swap tanks out, it's there. And it looks cracking. It's brilliant. It is, and I'm blowing smoke up your ass, but I don't care.
I was impressed when you started coming out with where you had the 3 of them, and you had 2 different sizes, and you had the
Yeah.
bar through them.
Oh,
I thought they were fantastic. They're them.
That's the boys.
I've still got one of these to make for a lady, and I keep forgetting about it. And if she's ever my apologies. My head's been up my backside with moving house and all that kind of stuff, and trying to get shit done in here. It's only recently that I've started to get back into making them again. And I will message the lady in question and just ask her if she's still interested and she still wants one. And because I fucked her about, I'll do a special deal with her. I don't like messing people around. Unfortunately, I just had no choice. They moving house and stuff, and I'm just trying to play catch up at the moment.
Well, I mean, obviously, what were you moving house and everything, and then obviously what's gone off since you've moved house as well. I mean, yeah.
You know what would be wonderful if we could ever find you like a little crankcase, so that the pistons could actually sit in the little crankcase. That'd be awesome.
I've got one on the go. Just I've still got to finish. I've not got around to it, getting it finished. It's another one for Mike Collins to match the Sons of Anarchy one that he bought from me. And it's remember they brought out when the Sons of Anarchy finished, they started a new series called the Mayans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Let's see if I can get this right.
Oh, you beauty.
Oh, yeah.
So the logos, their patches actually patinaed into the stand. I've just got a couple of wee bits and pieces just to put on it, and then that's ready to get posted out to me.
Oh, fab.
So that's what I'm saying, that the things that the likes of the with the Mayans, and explain this to me, because the show is not, it's only still in its infancy. I think it's still going. It's not as big yet as the way Sons of Anarchy was. So there's not a lot of merchandise and embellishments that I can buy that are out there for the Mayans. So I thought, well, how the hell am I going to get around this? And then when I bought that, I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to try and if I can make up their patch and see if that'll work. Oh, that was a nightmare to read though, see, because there's some of the detail in it's so small, trying to read it out or fucking like that. I was going cockeyed. I felt like fucking Clarence the cross-eyed lion at Dick Tarry. So it's oh Christ, it's as I say, there's a lot of opportunity for me to use this thing for a lot more intricate work on stands. So yeah, it's watch this space, guys. I mean, it just message me if you're interested. Just message me. If I can't make it, I'll tell you. I won't bullshit you. And I'm not here to take money off of people just willy-nilly. I priced them accordingly. Now, if I had to put a time limit on some of these stands, the likes of Vic's, that big one that I did for Vic, the Thor's Hammer that I did for Mike, the Battlestar Galactica I did for the Village Vapor, some of them were getting into 30, 40 hours. I work getting into them. And that 30, 40 hours, I can't charge that to anybody, you know. There's no way I could do it. Even at minimum, what's the minimum hourly rate? £70, £78, something like that. I don't know what it is, but there's no way I could ask somebody.
Yeah, I mean, once you start talking how many hours it's going to take you, I mean, you work the basics of sort of like £8 something an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, if he shows a message, it'll fuck the stream up. But I'll see if I can get a picture up on my iPad actually.
Yeah, exactly. See, Black, that you know, you'd be talking over 300 quid. Yeah. This is the one thing that we chat about stuff in obviously outside of the show, and Stevie gets messages, and I want this, I want that, I want this. Okay, so how much is it going to be? And it's like, X amount. Oh, that's a bit steep. No, it's not.
No.
You're getting a one-off.
Hmm.
So you're getting the Stevie's time. You're getting all the stuff it takes to build the stand. You know, these are not
Got it, mate. Cheers.
factory knockoffs.
Oh, God, no.
So if he gives you a price, he's being fair.
Oh, God, yeah. He
This
always
is Stevie
is.
we're talking about, you know. That is beautiful.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
I mean, the thing is, what you do, that is size for size for the actual hammer that was used in the movies. It's the exact same dimensions. What you don't see in that one is in the inside of the hammer, there's actually a tray that slides out, which holds some more atties. Plus, there's I put tubes inside that for holding your build tools and stuff as well. So that was that one was, it taxed my brain a little bit, that one. Especially when Mike said to me, he says, at least I'm looking for an axe stand with Thor's hammer. And I'm like, how the hell am I going to do this? And I was thinking on a small scale, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't physically do this on a small scale. So I said to Mike, so listen, I'm going to do this as big as I can possibly get away with. And Mike says, yeah, go for it. And I mean, the thing we do in these arty stands as well. I mean, I'm an engineer to trade. I pull spanners for a living. I'm basically my glorified mechanic on heavy earth moving equipment. But doing these has opened up a lot more, how can I put it, the hobby side of things for me and the DIY side of things. I'm learning new skills every week because people are asking me to do things, and I'm saying to myself, if I get the physical abilities of doing that, and I'm thinking to myself, well, bugger it. If I make an arse of it, I'll just say to the person, listen, I can't do it. I'll refund your money, end of.
Yeah.
But the likes of even wrapping the leather around the handle and getting it so that the tail ends at the top and the bottom are actually matched in. I was like, how the hell do you do this? And I'm researching up, you know, people who are leather wrapping, like, you know, like sword handles and things like that for display. And I'm researching that. And
Believe it or not, even that on its own is an art form.
yeah,
It really is. That is an art form of actually binding leather.
yeah. I mean, quite a lot of people actually saw that one when I took it down to Expo a couple of years back. Unfortunately, Mike couldn't make it that weekend, but when I lifted it out of the back of the car, a few jaws hit the floor.
I'm not surprised, mate.
Even Stan Tenacious, Stan went, what the f...
Now, there are some lovely comments in chat, and I just want to do a couple of them. Cicero just summed it up lovely. Skilled labour isn't cheap, but cheap labour isn't skilled. And see, Black, I make some wood furniture in my spare time, and a lot of folk would be shocked when I told them the prices, but it's handmade oak furniture. I used to work in a bespoke pine factory, and we used to make kitchen ranges. And I know how much went into that, and we were working off, yes, it was custom work, but we were working off plans, yeah? It wasn't just, right, we're going to make a bit of furniture. And that took hours. I mean, there was, 40 lads in the unit? And each one of us had a particular job. I mean, mine at the end was doing the distressed finish. And I know how much time that took. And people think, oh, it's just spray a bit of paint on. Yeah, the spray crew were busy, but then you've got to finish it off. You've got to sand it down, make it look older than it is. You know,
See, on YouTube, I watch a lot of woodworking type of videos, how-tos and things like that. I watched a lad called the Yorkshire Workshop and things like that. But I also like looking at watches as well. And that is absolutely fascinating. You know, they're literally stripping old watches down and rebuilding them again. I love all like that. Really do.
I think it's been born into me since a young age. With my father was hands-on as well. My father was a panel beater to trade, so he was always messing about with cars. And anytime I got a bloody toy, I would take the thing apart to see how it worked and put it back together again. And I can always remember my mother saying that, I mean, I think I was, about 3-year-old, 2.5, 3-year-old, and my gran bought me a carpentry set. But it wasn't none of your shit little Tykes plastic thing. It was a fucking proper carpentry set. Hammer, screwdriver, saw, a lot of it. And my mum
I had to be honest with you, I mean, I used to make guitars.
Yeah.
You know, my cigar box guitars. I know it's only a stick in a box, but I used to make them, and I used to love doing that.
Yeah, my mum caught me trying to saw the legs off the couch.
Good lad. Now, Mark's cigar guitars, he says it's a stick in a box. Cobblers. The amount of people that have seen the Soul Catcher videos. Because I'm saying, yeah, check this out. They sound amazing. They look even better. He's got a couple hung up on his wall, which you can't see because obviously it's just slightly off camera.
Very off camera.
Who's seen pictures of the man cave will have seen them. They are stunning.
Yeah.
And it's so simple, but it is technical in a little way. I mean, it is stick in a box, but carving the actual necks and things like that takes time, and learning how to get the right curve, and then obviously putting frets on and things like that. There is a little bit more of a skill than just sticking a rod in a box, but I loved it. But I haven't done it in absolute ages. I miss doing that.
But see, this is the thing, and this was going to be a topic we were going to talk about a while ago, and we never actually get round to it. It was what skills and things have people picked up when they've been on furlough and stuck in the house with all this going on. And these are things that I've picked up. Yeah, it's okay me saying, right, I'm going to build you a stand, and I'm going to stick this on it, stick that next thing on it. But it's all the research that's going into it. It's all the other little bits and pieces that I'm picking up, watching tons and tons of YouTube videos and saying to myself, I could use that. And it's skills that I'm practicing with. I'm trying out. I bought myself a mini table saw. It's about that size. It's still down the stairs in a box. The thing is now, my shed cum workshop has now got power. So it means that the majority of all the atomizer stands that I'll be making from now on will be done at home.
Yeah.
I don't need to take them into my work. To get everything drilled out and start tapping shit and work, because my boss keeps coming like, "So that you've got nothing. You're trying to hide a lump of metal this size. Nothing. You want any bloody stand things that you make again? Aye. Is it a tea break? Well, that is now. So don't get me wrong, my work have been good. They don't mind me hanging on for an hour at night, after I finish work. Just messing about, getting things drilled, or drilling it through my tea break, my lunch and things like that. But the thing is now, shed has now got power. I just need to get it sorted out the way that I want it. And as I say, everything then will be made here. And
yes, another person in chat here, Jay. He's a right little tinkerer, he is, especially when it comes to electronics. He's a right little whiz.
See, he's mentioned there one of my bucket list. I would love to build myself a jukebox.
That one he did. That one that he did is absolutely stunning. It was one of those little. It was a CD player stick, and he took it apart and steampunked the shit out of it, and it looks absolutely stunning.
I am so jealous of you two, because you two are like hands-on and build things. I tinker. I do websites and stuff, which isn't the same.
Yeah, but you're on about learning skills. I would say becoming a YouTube reviewer has learnt skills more than you actually realise, because all of a sudden you start learning about photography. All of a sudden you start learning about sound. Then you start learning about editing. That's just doing the actual, making the actual video. Then you start learning about promotion. You start learning how to make artwork with your thumbnails and things like that. Then all of a sudden you realise that over a period of time you've learnt all these new skills that you probably never thought, oh, I'm just going to do a review. Well, yes, do a review. You've done a video to camera. Then you've got to learn how to actually edit it, how to perform, how to put yourself across on camera and things like that. And these are all skills that you don't stop and think, oh, I've learned all this new stuff. And it's sort of like, yeah.
But the thing is, I think maybe people who are doing that, the kind of electronic side of things, that are, working on computers, it's they don't kind of see a finished product sitting in their hand.
This is it.
Yeah.
That's the thing, but I mean, I've got to take my hat off to guys the likes of yourselves and who know about computers, Matt. Anybody who's dealing with computers at all, I take my hat off. The only thing I know is how to switch the damn things on.
Well, back in the day, I used to, what I used to call it, I wouldn't say it was more of a hobby than it was anything else, but I used to rebuild computers, refurbish them, and then flog them out at a really good price to, people that couldn't afford a decent computer. I'm going back, Windows 98, Windows XP era, because at the time, computers were really expensive then. And I used to go to the local computer fair at Doncaster, buy the parts, rebuild stuff and things like that. And I used to love doing that.
Oh, rebuild. I mean, I am a master at taking old stuff that people have chucked out and then just stripping it down to the parts and then building a Frankenstein kit. And I've been doing that for retro video gaming and things like that for years.
I mean, there's a skill that you've got that I personally, I couldn't. It's not to say that I couldn't do it after a certain amount of time, but you've got that ability to sit down and do that. Whereas I would sit and watch you and go, what the fuck is that for? Where does this go? And is that supposed to be that colour? Do you know what I mean? So it's each to their own.
Oh, I mean, you ought to seen BFG when he was doing a website. I've got the ideas. Oh, can we do this? Oh, can we do that? And it was BFG that was sort of like implementing it. And it's like, how the heck are you doing that? Oh, just... I mean, there you go.
The only thing I'm going to say, I mean, people that's out there in chat, I mean, Hephaestus is saying he's been trying to make an oil sprayer for a milling machine. You'll get there. You will get there. And anybody who's out there who thinks they can't do it, yeah, you can. You can. It'll take time, but you can do it. Put your mind to it. Don't go hell for leather. Because when you go hell for leather at something, that's when you start to piss yourself off with it. You start to get frustrated. You think to yourself, I can't do this. That's when the big hammer comes out and you start smashing shit up. And I ain't touching it. I'm not going anywhere near it. Slow down. Take your time. If you start to get a bit frustrated, take a step back. Leave it for a couple of days. Come back to it. Have a little think about it. Come back to it. Slow down. It's not a race at the end of the day. It's a marathon. If you get it finished in a week, 2 weeks, 3 months, 2 months, a year down the line, who cares?
Yeah.
You've done it.
Yeah. 100%.
You have done it. But
sorry, Stevie.
Sorry, I mean, there's a lot of people out there who buy. You remember these magazines used to come out? And new out this month, the first edition will cost you £2.49, and you can build a fucking life-size model of the fucking Statue of Liberty.
Oh yeah, it'll cut your sock.
Yeah, and this week you get a rivet.
Yeah.
And people buy these magazines, and it costs them thousands.
A few years back, there was one. I forget what it was. I think it was something daft like a Ferrari, and the actual company got sued because they stopped. I think it was sort of like it was a 2-year project. If you bought it every fortnight, it worked out at 2 years, and the last month they stopped, and they got sued to hell because all these people had invested. Obviously, I mean, it was costing thousands. This because it was a proper petrol engine and everything. And obviously, the last few months, they needed the parts, and obviously, they weren't getting the parts, so they got sued to hell, they did.
Well, I mean, in terms of trying something new, like when I started doing the written stuff, I'd never done anything like that. And it's mainly down to Mark in the corner, because I'd done something, and he just went, I can hear you. And it's fab. That feeling, just having something in your hand afterwards,
Yeah.
it's just bro. You know, and I tell you what, that last year when everything went tits, that was brilliant for me because I don't do many of them, but when I did do them, it's just takes you out your normal, and you're in your own little bubble, and then at the end of it, you've got something that you enjoy. And it's
I mean,
fab.
it's when I don't know, it sounds silly, but every time I do a review, it's a learning curve. Every time that I do one, every time I make a new thumbnail, it's a learning curve. Because you want it better than the last one. And it's just that continuous progress. And that's another reason why I like doing my reviews, is because I've actually produced something.
But you've got something there you can look at. You can get back and go into YouTube and go, I did that.
And there's nothing nicer than going back to the early stuff you've done and then looking at the newest stuff you've done. And you can actually see the progression.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that feeling of satisfaction. It's something that you've done. Which sounds a bit big-headed, but no, it's not.
No, it's not. It's not. If you start something, a project or a hobby or whatever it is, and you know you've got an end goal, the very start of it is when you struggle to a certain extent, and that's when you start to get the experience. Things start to get you start to get into a flow, you start to get into a rhythm, and it's months, years down the line you go, it becomes second nature, and that's when I was saying a lot of people start to give up. They get the frustration starts to kick in. Things like, oh, I'm fucking not doing this. Just calm down. Yeah, you can do it. I mean, one of the things I want to do is I want to try and make some more of these.
Yeah, they are awesome.
I bought that. Don't get me wrong, I bought that. But I think
Investors, big fist bump.
I think it's absolutely cool. And I've seen a lot more that I think to myself, do you know what? I can buy these guns. I know that they can be quite bloody expensive, these Nerf guns, but you can pick up second-hand ones, you know, for jumbo sales or whatever, once they start getting opening up and shit, card boot sales and things like that. Take it apart, half it in two, build something like that, sell it. Anybody can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So I'm looking forward to building, I want to build a rifle, so I can either mount it on the wall or put it up, you know, like a many machine guns or the sniper rifles with the legs on them, something like that I can set up on this big shelf up here. Just for my own satisfaction to say that I've done that. Yeah, it's that, and I was just about to get there, mate. Zan, the stuff that Zan's making me with his 3D printer, I'm like, wow. If you get an idea, it's there. And the 3D printer thing, they're absolutely amazing.
I'm only just getting into 3D printing, as in enjoying it. I mean, 3D printing. Oh. But I find that amazing. I've started watching videos and all sorts.
Yeah. I mean, I was out at Gail and Zan's today, and he was showing me something that he's making that he's got on the 3D printer. And even just sitting and watching the thing, I'm like, fucking mesmerised.
Oh,
I know back in the day there used to be a guy
nothing.
that he used to make mods. When 3D printing really hit the modders scene, but he was making it not only with the plastic nylon, it was also wood as well.
Right.
And them mods were absolutely amazing. They were.
Yeah, as a slippery slope.
Well, I've got these. I mean, everyone's said to me about mechs and things like that, and I've always had these ideas in my head, and I actually think that going down the 3D printed route would actually work. So I've got some really good, ideas for some mechs. So it's something I'm thinking about.
I mean, it's C Black's and YouTube is a phenomenal source for learning. It really is. I mean,
oh god, yeah.
I mean, for anything.
Yeah.
I had to phone Ireland this morning to speak to this guy about something, but he's got an Irish name, and I'm saying to myself, how the fuck do you pronounce that? And I was no, that's not how you pronounce. And I sent it into YouTube and I put in, how do you pronounce this name? And it came up straight away. And I went to the phone to the guy and I've been high. I can't even remember. It's like Rory, but it's not. I've need to get back into YouTube to get the pronunciation of it again. And he went, he says, you're one of the very first Scotsmen who's actually ever get that name right.
Ooh, brownie points. Yeah, but at least one thing, though, that just proves what type of person you are. You've actually gone out your way to try and find out how to pronounce it properly. I think that's lovely, that just proves what kind of a person you are. So that you would take the time to try and make sure that you didn't...
I don't like doing things like that. It sounds a bit strange because you know you're going to butcher somebody's name. You know for a fact you're going to butcher somebody's name. And that's why I'm quite glad you always get Steve to read out fucking who's in chat.
No.
Don't fucking do it to me next week because I know what you're like. You're like, Stevie, why do you... No. Sorry, I don't have my reading glasses on.
See now, forget 3D printers for Mark. If we rewind chat, I think he should be doing inspirational tapes.
Yeah, see, Black. Yeah, it was a slightly different spelling for that, but yeah, that was it.
Can you imagine it? Yeah, the SoulOhm mate. Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine.
Evening, Dean.
Wonderful human being.
Dean, fist bump. Hope you're all right, buddy. No, I can say I always remember Nick, and he always wanted me to do stories. He says, "Well, I wish you." Honestly, he did. He says, "I wish you would read me a bedtime story."
Yeah, I don't think that was anything to do with cassette tapes, mate.
Oh, why not?
That's me in trouble now. Dean, good evening, sir.
Hope you're all right, buddy.
I'm Frank Miser. Good evening, dude.
Fist bump.
Yeah, I mean, if any of you guys are out there, if you want, if there's a hobby out there that you've always said, I want to try it, but I've been a little bit apprehensive. I was going to say scared, but that's not the word I was looking for. Apprehensive is more the word. If you've been that little bit apprehensive about it, go for it.
Yeah, sod it.
Try it. If you don't like it, you don't need to carry on with it. But that's what she says. Anywho.
And I've always said I'd rather regret doing something than regret not doing something.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. I mean, Christ. Somebody in chat has got a hidden talent. You don't know what it is yet, but we all have something we're good at.
Give me your in, fat boy.
I mean, take Gailey's baking. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Gailey turns up at Expo with a box or something. Poof.
They don't last long. They don't last long.
No. And the drizzle cake, no. Yeah, I mean, see, Black's just said again, his missus started making her own jewellery last year to stay busy.
Oh, blooming heck, you want to see Jan Crochets. Yeah. And she's a fantastic artist.
Oh, no. She's fab.
It's following me.
And the little duck.
Oh yeah, a little duck.
Little duck's so cute.
Go on, take Boris's bow. Go on, take Boris. We need to cheer Gil up. Take Boris's bow. Come on, fuck. We need to get a laugh.
Now you come here and want to take the piss.
Lucky devil girl.
UK Andy's Jaeger chai as well. That was dear God.
I'm sorry. It's this wee guy's going to East Forever Home on Saturday.
Oh. Well, guys, we're coming up to that time.
Is it floof time?
It's floof time.
Yeah. Poor fucking dog.
Remember, I said I've got a dog that looks like Boris Johnson.
Maybe take the bow out of have a ponytail down.
Stuart, awesome. Stuart started writing lyrics for music. Yeah, he's something I do.
That's
One of my greatest achievements is I actually released a single. It got to 100 and odd in the iTunes charts, but it was my song. I wrote it and everything, played on it, and
YouTube search Lid with No Box. Awesome tune. Awesome.
So, yeah, I've still got singles. The actual single's still available for sale for £1. You still buy it for £1.
Well, there's 62 you in here watching. Go fucking buy it. And do me a favour, please, guys. A big favour. Hit that thumbs up button before you head out, please. We really do appreciate it. I've already done that about 6 times.
I've got a copy in the car, Jay, as well. So
I've got a copy in the car. Fuck off.
Yes, I've still got some hard copies on CD. Yeah, I was honestly. It was about 7 years ago. I was in the studio. It came up on my timeline on Facebook.
it's awesome. It really is. But we'd better start fondling the wee man.
Yes, I am.
Floof.
Which reminds me,
I'm not going to huggle his testicles.
just quickly, do you two watch TikTok at all?
No.
I haven't. There's a
Fucking 53, not fucking 12.
there's a soundbite on it, and it makes me think of Adam every time I hear it, because it's a bit from Lucifer, and it's like, well, hello, and what do you desire? And it just breaks into this kid's voice going, I want a nap. I want a nap here. I want a nap.
Could have been
So shit me fucking nappy, mum.
I want a nap. That sounds like me and Gail, that. I want to sleep.
Well, you can't beat a fucking nana nap.
Fondling the way I feel sorry for your missus. No, don't. Don't. Out of the two of us, she wears the trousers.
Yeah, don't forget Steve, later on tonight. One finger, one thumb, keep moving.
Stop it. No International Women's Day. No.
And I hope it's Flora Light. He knows.
I'm not going to say a word.
No.
That's more James Herriot's territory,
Yeah,
that.
I think with the big glove one when they stick their damn right at the coo's arse.
You are not making me blush on camera. No.
Get them warm towels ready and that hot
Don't-
soapy
don't-
water.
Don't ever that. Look at me. Look, I've got fucking suit. It looks like BFG.
Not tonight, children.
Right, guys, are we going to say our goodbyes? Betty, you go first, sire.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us for what's turned in to be basically an interview with me. Yeah, I hope I've given you a little bit of an insight into what I actually do with these artist lands. But not just for that, guys. If you do have that little bit of an inclination out there that you want to try something different, and I don't mean that in a fucking sexual way. Just get your minds out the gutter. We'll leave that till later on. If you want to go down that road, message me. But if there's something out there you want to try, do it. Just do it, because you'll regret it further down the line. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But as Mark said, if you don't try it, how the hell do you know if you're going to succeed or not? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so give it a go, guys. Spanners, thanks so much for dealing with the nugget. We really do appreciate it. Next week, every fucker's getting a spanner. And so, and I've just got one thing to say. I need to say this to Gail and Zan. Just having a shit time at the moment. I love you both dearly. It's I'm not going into it, guys. It's just that you could probably find out later on, but I love you both. And I know shit happens and all the rest of it, but we're here for you. If you need us, we're only a phone call away. I'm only 10 minutes down the road. You know where we are if you need us. So, love you both. Steve and Mark, guys, this has been a quick show, considering we had nothing to talk about. And thanks for the drilling. Because you put me on fucking toes.
Thanks for the drilling.
Yeah. You use stick butter for that one. So, pass it over to Steve.
Guys in chat, thank you. I know we've waffled this evening, and thank you for putting up with this, but it's been brilliant. It's been fab. And like Mark said, try it. Something new. Even if it doesn't work out what you start off doing, you're going to pick up a skill that's going to be useful somewhere else. Sod it.
Just don't start making night stands or I'll fucking hunt you down.
Because he has a set of skills.
Look, there's way too much of people saying you can't do this, you can't do that. Fuck them. Try it. Do it. You might find something you love. Go for it. So anyway, that's us being all lovely-dovey and gorgeous tonight. Spanners, thank you. You've been brilliant. Guys, if it's your first time in tonight, because there's some names that we haven't seen for a while, there's some that we haven't seen at all. Thank you for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to hand you over to the boss.
I assume that's me. Guys, Steve and Betty, thank you for it. I've right enjoyed tonight. It's been a nice, chilled out, relaxed, thoroughly enjoyed show. Everything's all right. Oh, yeah. I could say it's the background that's... I've just noticed on here that this background's flashing. Anyway, people on the replay, thank you for joining us. If you've lasted all this length of time, you give yourself an extra fist bump and a big huggle as well. Guys in chat, especially the Spanners, thank you for tonight. It's been absolutely awesome. And you guys in chat anyway, you're ace. It's been lovely just chilling out and relaxing. Want to give an extra big huggles for, obviously, Zan and Gaila Bops. We know why. So big love to you guys. And, yeah, we will see you all next week, 7:30 on a Thursday. Same channel. So from me, the guys, bye!
Adios, muchachos.
Outro! And don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you leave.
Who's getting a fish day tonight?
Lessons of
Okay, sweet.
No International Women's Day. No.
And we're